Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to episode 17 of Sunday Vibes Live. Thanks again for joining me on this Sunday night. As you know, we answer some questions, dive into what a week it was here in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, from the title, you can see this one is rainy days because, like, right after the live last weekend, basically it rained consecutively that whole weekend into Wednesday. It's only Thursday, we get a little ease up on the rains, and well, with all that rains, I'm sure the catchment here in Trinidad and Tobago was pleased. But you know how things just go here. We have our running joke where it is Wassa controls everything. Hey, good night, Mr. Lafay from Guaya. Yeah, and Brandon and Angela, good night, good night. We have a running joke that Wassa has these catchment areas in places that do rain. So, who knows what will happen? Usual thing, we just waiting. Hey, Sylvan, good night, good night. A minute again before we jump into the topic of the day, which we'll talk about the rainy days here. We'll go through some clips, some funny clips, I should say. Hey, King Cole, good night, and Ruja, good night. Bless up to you all as well. And Sean, good night, brother. Yeah. So we just wait for a little bit. How audio weekend was. I hope it was good. Mine was basically, I was basically out with the wife whole day yesterday and last night. Actually had ramen I was feeling for ramen, right? Last night, and my normal go-to is Golden Bell. I'll probably do a video on this at some point in time. But at the time I was looking to go, which was a little after 8, it was closed. So it's like, what was the next spot that might have ramen? Hey, Carrie, good night. Welcome to the vibes. And I end up going to the 139 Woodbrook. Now, I didn't record anything because I know I'll have to do like a video down there, but I think this was last night after being out whole day, and the sun was blazing. I mean, this is a rainy episode in a sense because we're going to chat about the rain a little bit early in the week, this week here, but Thursday, Friday, and this weekend, the sun come out blazing red. Roger now saying, I hope the school bazaar was good, and King Cole says it's been raining since yesterday. Is it still cold by you all, King Cole? Because that rain and cold is not a good combination at all. I'm hoping the place is beginning to warm up a little bit where you all are across there. So yeah, so last night I went to 139 Woodbrook. I didn't record anything because like I was out whole day, so I was just tired. I just wanted to get food, and 12 by Rishi. I know if you follow social medias and stuff, you will see this is a real big ramen person because they make everything from scratch and everything. So I end up ordering. Way boy, King Cold by you all. Feeling that one. That cold and rain is not a good combination. I experienced that 1 or 2 evenings when I was in Chicago last year, and it wasn't fun at all. Like, yeah. Hey, King Solomon, good night. And we have a lot of rain in Queens. Oh, just wow. Like, normally this time of the year, always have a lot of rain up on that side, on your side, King Solomon. Just wondering. Roger is saying Gandhi Memorial Vedic School, a haunted house. Well, I'm happy to hear that, Roger. I'm glad it sounds like the bazaar was a success. So that was a good thing. Anyway, back to the story. Like, yeah. So when I went and get ramen, and well, I wanted chicken ramen, but he didn't have any chicken, so I went with the pork ramen, which was around 80 TT. And yeah, so we came home and had it, and I'll be honest with you all, it has certain elements of it that was good and real flavorful and tasting real good. I mean, I'll do a complete video on this and review and everything. But I'm just giving you, a preview since I have it here. So RH, yo, good day, good night. And so yeah, I had that last night, but I find the ramen itself was a bit chewy, and after a while the flavor profile kind of went flat for me. So I will still rate, at least here in Trinidad, that Golden Bell for ramen, right? But you just hear here on the live, we'll officially do a video on it. So yeah, and Brandon is asking a random question. Brandon, there's no random questions here. Questions are welcome. That's how we keep going. Yes, I did win Asia. Big up Asher Boys College right in San Fernando. And I Asher Boys San Fernando. So yeah, so it's Asher, man. So yeah, I South, man, but I live in Townside now. Yeah. King Solomon is not really a storm. It came from Texas. Oh. So things bad up there at the moment. I hear you all. I just want to continue the ramen story because I have more to tell you. And so yeah, so I had that ramen yesterday, and somehow today that didn't go too well for some strange reason. Your boy kind of went off a little too often today, and so today was just basically washroom and bed. Well, I got to do a few things, and I started to edit a few things, and coming on later in the evening, I started to feel better. Well, basically from the evening, I was watching the NBA, the playoffs. I was watching the Heat versus Knicks at 1, and then I watched the Golden State Warriors face off on the Kings. 3:30 till after 5 or something. So yeah. No, Sylvan. Yes. We are going to watch that video. That video is like, hey Dennis, good night. This was rain. A lot of rain we had in Trinidad from last weekend up until Wednesday, and with it came a lot of flooding. And let me just jump into that one time. So this is the video. Like, a man was brave to drive a Porsche Cayenne, I think.
So someone is attempting to navigate the Porsche Cayenne through
I
the
know if you all
floodwaters
seen
in
it.
San Chiquito, and the car is starting. The vehicle is starting to drift.
Let's see
Oh
it
my
right
God.
there, right? I
The
the
vehicle
car.
is starting to drift away, guys. Oh my God! No! There's no one on
People
hand
is
to
underestimate the
execute a
levels
proper
of
rescue.
flood,
This man
especially when the
needs
water
to
is flowing
get
and there's no
out.
like
Oh
catchment.
my God! Why? Guys,
And that's an expensive car. That what, close to where's the price now for that? Over 750,000 or a million?
Eastern Main Road,
TT?
Eastern Main Road in San Chiquito.
So yeah, well, I mean, eventually men had to go out and they had to climb through the sunroof and they get rescued. But yeah, as Sylvan was saying in the chat, you have to be careful out there, boy, and you have to be, you know, don't mind you might have paid a lot of money for this car. Use your common sense. Where you see flood and people ain't driving through, right? Take your time and don't.
You guys okay?
Yes, thank you.
Is this free of you guys?
Just us free.
Yeah, so
One other. Are there any other documents in your vehicle now? Okay.
and then like this is also happened. So
Some
that was the thing,
residents of
Randy,
Sangre Grande and environs were among those left
and let me
stranded
just go
on
through this and
Tuesday
show you
morning.
some of the flooding
The
pictures here.
Office of Disaster Preparedness
Hey,
and
Kalina, good
Management
night.
received
So
several distress calls
these
or
TTT
hazard
news
alerts.
here, yeah.
Among the areas most
So yeah,
affected
some
in
pictures
Sangre
are like
Grande,
what
Good
all
Hope
this rain
Street,
caused
Picton
this
Road,
past week, yeah.
Naranjan Street, Ramdas Street, Adventist Road, Rup Singh Street, Ojo Road, Eastern Main Road in the
I mean,
vicinity
they
of the
tried
Mandela gas
to
station and Sangre
dredge
Chiquito,
some parts
and
of
along
the
the
highway so it
Quinapo
wouldn't flood
Southern
out
Main Road.
by Carney
In
and thing, and
Siparia
probably
at
that did a
August
good job, but they
Joseph
have other
Road,
parts of
Pura
Trinidad where
Settlement Trace and Gonzales
when
Road,
rain falls
Pinal Bay
continuously
at
is
Cape
like,
Trace, Mendez Village, Crawford Trace,
yeah, boy, King
Pinal
Cole, I'd
Rock
probably
Road,
feel
and
he
Point
was fast and
Fortin
furious,
at
you know, and he could
Jackson Trace. There are also
he had
reports of
features
fallen trees at
to
Upper Santa Cruz and
continue
Togo
to go
Road, and
through
two
that.
landslides, one near Big Bay, Sanssouci,
Yes, Sylvan,
and
lives
the
could be
Paria
lost
Main
when
Road,
we are
and
not,
the
you
other
know,
at
observant and
Pura
careful in
Settlement
what we
Trace,
doing.
Siparia.
Yep.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service (TTPS) wants members of the public
I
to
think
remain
that was
alert
about
and
it.
safe.
So yeah, so we had that the past few days, and then like the it's so much, boy, Sean. I didn't realize. Sean now posting group. I was thinking it was close to a million, but it's 1.9 million, 1.95 million TT for that vehicle that drifted away that we saw earlier. Wow. Hey E, thank you so much for the 15k plus. Living in Florida, nice. My brother went to Asia. Yeah, big up Asia, man. God bless, man. And looking forward to the future vlogs. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Speaking of Florida, most likely I'll be visiting. Well, I have to go up to check some family and stuff in about 2 or 3 weeks. So I may do another video across there. Spoilers. But yeah, that is probably closer to that time. I'll let you all know. And Gary, it is not rainy season right now in Trinidad. Rainy season supposed to technically start from June, July. So all now we supposed to be in the dry season. So like normally it's supposed to be like blazing sun right through the whole all over Trinidad. It's supposed to be like brown shade, different shades of brown right about now. But yeah, but I guess due to climate change and whatnot, we seeing like rain all over the place. And I think what happened, it was normally in the weather patterns down on this side with the ITCZ. So yeah, and that caused all the rain the past few days. But how will I like after Tuesday was if you seen, it was between a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun. But like from Friday and over this whole weekend, man, that sun was next level blazing. Boy, it was a next level kind of thing. And yeah, Sylvan, insurance. Actually, I'm not sure how that insurance would work, to be honest. Because it's like you drive through flood. I guess, yeah, if you're insured for flood, I'm thinking you could take that. So, like, apart from the raininess, it like had me thinking about like what content you could create. Like, say if you had continuous rain, because most times if you want to go out and do something, I mean, go out and do food and stuff is fine. And because you know we always saying here, the only thing raining stop is cricket. But yeah, sometimes like with heavy rains and thing, it doesn't like really want to go anywhere. And sometimes if you have to create something, it's like it's be interesting to try and come up with new ideas on like what to do and stuff. So yeah, but I mean, like I have this. I built this studio, so we could always do some stuff, different things on a rainy day. It ain't coming to me now, but yeah. Right. So that was that. I don't know if we'll have any more rain later on. I hope those of you living in states who are experiencing rain right now, it ease up on your end. Yeah. Now let's jump into the video from yesterday, which was Labry. Yeah, so Labry. I always thought it was fun. Like I know when I wanted to do Labry, and I know somebody in the comments is like, Labry really in Spanish translate to tar or tar of pitch or something. So, and like the beach is really La Playa, but the area is named Labry based on the pitch lake, honestly. But they have other stuff in Labry that I just wanted to really showcase. Other than the pitch lake, we'll do the pitch lake one of these days because it's still fascinating. And sometimes the road down there, like just before that turn off to go into Point Sable or Pierre Road and thing is real bad, real wobbly. And it's been interesting that I think I mentioned this in the video that the pitch lake is actually be pulling the land in a sense. So it could always disrupt those roads once you don't have like proper foundation in place, apparently. So yeah, and Similicious Pizza was something that I always wanted to try. I think they were open 7 or 9 years now. Yeah, and start off small, and a local person, a young person, and yeah, and she just stick to doing like saltfish pizza and everything, and that was good. Like I know sometimes when it was Sean, you were saying in the comments, or was it Sylvan? But yeah, one of you all, I can't remember. Forgive me if I get you all mixed up. Was saying that when you see me eating the pizza, it's like, wait boy, or they start to get hungry, getting munchies in a sense, and it'd be like, yeah, I understand that, because sometimes when I be editing these videos and stuff, and I was going through this, like, I understand the feeling completely, and it's like, wait boy, no wonder these food videos is kind of get you, a little hungry and whatnot. So yeah, and it was cool to be that like this was the first time I actually went down to Carrot Shed Beach. So I mean, I was really expecting to see some carrot shed, and if I'm honest with you all, I think the MP for the area, or at least those who Sean say yeah, it was him and he went for food one time. Yeah, you had to sit down and with something to eat, boy, when you're doing these videos, when you're watching Trinbago vibe videos. Because at some point I would say 90% of the time there will be food somewhere along somewhere in the video. You know? Yeah. So but back to the Carrot Shed Beach. I was hoping that, you know, they have enough room. They could have kept like one carrot shed itself, even if it's just for like historical reference, or to, you know, it would have been fun way. I know I was reading somewhere where they had a fire some years ago, and with the carrot sheds, and that's why they replaced it with the current steel structures that you saw in the video. But it would still be cool if they could have resurrect just one carrot shed out in the middle of nowhere, so that, you know, people could still see it and come and take the selfies in front of the carrot sheds, because just now that might disappear. Who knows? I mean, no, it's still places that would have carrot sheds. So yeah. And I also wanted, now that this video was the last set of drone shots I got before the next set where I crashed, and I was supposed to go back, and because I wanted to capture the jetty going out to have a sunken ship there. But I think there is a YouTuber who did capture that, you know. I just searching for it. Yeah, just want to. Where is it, boy? Gary is thinking about visiting Trinidad. He hasn't been home here since, wow, almost 29 years. Well, yeah, well, hopefully here on the channel, I'm able to give you, you know, things to do and places to visit. Well, I'm not seeing the one I saw earlier, but let me just check out this. I wanted to do something like this. Yeah, so it wouldn't have been so quickly though. It'd have been, but yeah, just to show you how far the jetty went out, and there's a sunken ship somewhere. Yeah, people actually reach out here and be fishing and things, surprisingly. I don't know how, but yeah, let's see how long the jetty goes. Okay, so this is an old video. This was from a year ago. Quasi Macano. Okay, cool. So yeah. Oh yeah, look, watch people fishing. See how far men reach out to fish, boy. Let's go back a little bit here. Yeah. So I wanted to go back out and capture this actually, but well, who knows? One of these days when finally update my drone or get my drone fixed. It's still down because I didn't get a chance to, you know, get it sorted out and whatnot. So yeah. So Gary from Dago side, you know, I still have to do some stuff down Dago. I wanted to do Blue Basin Waterfall and stuff, and it had a few other things down on that side. One of these days we will do Dago Martin. Spend a day in probably Dago Martin and see how it goes. So yeah, so that was the only thing I'm missing, and you see that jetty, like Station Beach and Carrot Shed Beach, that jetty basically separates the both of them. That little headland where that jetty pops out from. So on one side it was a Station Beach, the next side is Carrot Shed Beach. But Carrot Shed Beach was a cool spot to lime and thing, especially with the shop and thing and the owners there, and you could, they have drinks and food and whatnot. Hey, KLB Gaming, good night, good night. And of course, they had the washroom facilities and the real beach, like places to, chill on the sand and thing. Now, when I went down to, I don't think I should have seen the video, but when I went down to Station Beach, well, I did mention that they had a prayers going down on the beach, and there was the spiritual Baptist community down on that side. And it was kind of cool, because they was all in their colorful clothes and everything, and yeah. But that sand, right? Like, I remember I went and the sun was blazing, and I took off my slippers and I just walk on that sand, and I had to put on back my slippers because that sun was so hot. I felt like my feet were being cooked. KLB Gaming, you ever went a skating ring? If you consider the one in Five Islands with the roller skates, yeah. But not really a rink itself. Yeah, I did do ice skating rink in New York, Bryant Park, and yes, I broke my tail twice, and I was I would say the border cleaner, cause yeah. After a while, I did get accustomed to it, to the ice skating. So speaking of ice skating, and we'll actually hey, Yellow Canary, good night. We'll get into that just now because there are some dramas with the ice skating rink here in Trinidad and Tobago as well. Lots of things to unpack in this one. No, not really. Not really. So yeah. Yeah, and that was last year, November. So that was the first time I went ice skating. So, and it's always something I wanted to do. But that one was surprisingly easier to do than roller skating for me. Shivan is saying no doubles in Labry. Unfortunately not. I didn't see any. So yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they will restore it. Hopefully, somebody watching the videos have seat of power to all right, let me just restore it and promote it, because it will be nice, as I said in the video, to convert those things into a mini museum down on that side. I think it will be pretty cool to have it, because what I read, it is the architecture is from our colonial times, so it will be good to have it. I think I did get that from NALIS, that's the National Library of Trinidad and Tobago. Or is it from the National Trust of Trinidad and Tobago? Boy, I can't remember where. Sylvan is asking, in south, out in the sea, I noticed something like a rock with a tree. That is called Farallon's Rock. Yeah, and by the wharf, I'm assuming you're talking about. I think it used to be a house out there at some point in time, but it got broken down. Actually, I have an idea to do this. I was planning to, I'm not sure how I'll be able to pull this off and when, but the idea for that, Sylvan, and I plan to feature it on the channel at some point, is I'm planning to spend 24 hours on that rock out in the sea. Yeah, I might have to inform the San Fernando police or inform some of the fishermen around the area. But yeah, I think I might go with Bushman with that one. So who knows, or whoever else want to join us on that one, we can see. And yeah. So Gary is asking, what is the price to go on the ice rink? In Trinidad and Tobago, I think it was 80 TT for 20 minutes and 200 TT for a year, annual membership kind of thing. I think you have to rent the skates and thing too. So yeah, I didn't reach down there, to be honest, because I say I would wait for the hype to die down before I go and check that out, the ice rink here in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, Sean, that will be an interesting one to spend 24 hours out there. And because when I was in skating, well, I paid for ice skating lessons in New York by Bryant Park, and I went and skate in Bryant Park itself. So people, it was kind of cool because even tell the few times I fall down, I think people were still encouraging you to go. So I'll give people props in New York for that. And I think I did pay around 40 US for that at that point in time, which was about 270 something TT, roughly, approximately. So comparing the prices to here, and that was at all $80 for 20 minutes, 160 plus gate. Yeah. Hey, good night to the Carter family, and he is just a suggestion. He's like, when you cover like different religions, maybe churches, mandirs, and mosques, or even different wedding ceremonies. You want to cover? You want me to like cover like weddings for the different types of religions? Well, yeah, that's a good idea actually, because the church would be one way, like an hour for the most, if so much. A Hindu wedding could range from 2 hours to 4 hours, and a Muslim wedding could be 15 minutes. And then, of course, you could go to the courthouse, the Red House and stuff to get married. Good night, Nathan. Good night. Yeah. And Sean is saying, remember to take emergency radios. Yeah. That one requires some planning, boy. Sean, and it will happen. I'm not sure when it will happen. So it's just an idea I have floating in my head at the moment, but it didn't get finalized yet. Yeah. Hey, sorry I missed the comment, RH. The fishing depot in Carnage. That is I forget the name of it. No, I haven't yet. I'm waiting for it to build up a little bit and more of the stores to open before I visit it, so you can get the full works rather than visit it now when I just have a few things. Like, I'm not one to really run out. Like, if something new open, the normal thing to do is to rush out and get that first. 90% of the time, I would prefer to like wait until the crowd go and get it done and over with, and then I will go like sometime afterwards once things settle down and they get in a rhythm and all kind of thing. Because when things now open up here, they'll have kinks, they'll have a few things to sort out, and yeah, and just like this ice rink here, like I said, Bacchanal, Carol, sorry, KLB Gaming, Carol. All right, hopefully I remember that, Carol. Well, I know that now, so when I see that, I'll hopefully remember that. So yeah, I think it's Carnage fried fish. Alright, yeah, so we'll visit there one of these days. I'm just waiting for, a few things to open. I just wanted to, speaking of the ice rink. So the ice rink basically opened like 2 weeks ago, roughly, April 14th. And they're already laying off employees. So these people is like, it's a nice idea to have a ice skating rink in Trinidad, but after a while the novelty will wear off, and the cost to run that, and they keep, hey D-man, good night. yeah by guys. So you see, and they actually laying off 46 of their employees and keeping 30 or something, and they reduce the hours. Hey Farron, good night, at the ice rink here in Trinidad and Tobago, and like they might open 2 weeks off and they're already laying off people because they're not getting they're not making as much as they thought they would have made down here. But like, if I was them, it's like surprising that they did not do their due diligence and research on Trini culture in a sense, or probably they did and they felt like they could open this. Like, to be honest, if they had opened this as, instead of a full ice skating rink, like a normal roller skating rink, and just have a kind of cafe slash, food court kind of thing, and also have the ice rink as a separate function, I think it would be much more profitable, and it would have been a better decision had they went down that route. But that's just me. I think the rink in Barbados closed. I'm not sure about what you're saying, Gary. I know we have the ice. We have a normal roller skating rink in Barataria. Still have their rink, and I know like there's a place in Trinity that's supposed to be opening a bowling alley, so I'm not sure how soon that will happen. We used to have one in Gulf City Mall way long ago. This was when I was a kid. I remember I used to see a bowling alley in Gulf City Mall, and that closed down after a while, obviously, and then the mall upgrade. Hey, DJ Sheldon, good night. Gary is saying you won in Barbados, so Barbados had a ice skating rink as well. It'd be interesting, how you want to bring an ice skating rink in a tropical country. Oh, yeah, the fried fish spots. No, the one in Barbados, Gary, is still open. The Oystins, yeah. Oystins still open and still be pumping. Because our partner on YouTube self, Dan Royd, travel vlogs, a Bajan, and he's be doing live walking and thing in Barbados, and he posts Oystins fried fish the other day. So I know it's still going strong. So it's still going strong in Barbados. And I think that is something that they wanted to do, to try and do in Carnage itself, by the Carnage Fry Fish Depot kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. It's possible to do these things, but they need proper marketing, and then they need more options down there. Yeah. So this is unfortunate that they laid off these employees. These people had to go home, and here's the joke too, right? They actually charged them $1,200 TT for the uniforms, like in as well, right? So you laying off people, plus you want to charge them for their uniforms, and you ain't paid them yet. To boot it, they're supposed to get paid tomorrow apparently. So yeah. So whoever owns that ice skating rink, or people who own it, I don't know, boy. I'll feel sorry for the people who got laid off. And I've seen other people, like they say, they left other jobs for that. So and now they're out of a job, and right now here in Trinidad, things a little rough in terms of finding employment. And to me, I think it's going to get a little more rougher unless the government actually does something and step in and whatnot. And yes, for an ice rink would, especially because the amount of the cost for the water and the electricity to keep the place cool and to keep that ice happening, it definitely wouldn't be worth the money they'll make. Yeah, boy, Sean, that wasn't a feasible business plan at all. And yeah. So yeah. And on another note, this I said, let me share this as well. Where is it? Is it, boy? Yeah, look at that. It had 3 men actually walked. I hope Yaya wanted to do this at one point, and he was documenting that journey. But it had 3 men walked from Guayaguari, which is on the southeastern side of Trinidad, and they walked to Chagaramas, which is the northwestern side of Trinidad. 82 miles. And it took them over a whole day. So these are the guys who did this, and they made history. Also, it is to note that they also got robbed, unfortunately. Yeah, that is the part Trinidad Globe Media left out in this. And I mean, I didn't get the details of it, right? I just knew that they walked across Trinidad, basically. And it was kind of cool to, do that. And I could just imagine what you'd put your body through to do that. So big up them, Wayne Matthew. Let me just put it up again. Wayne Matthew, Mark Hippolyte, and Samuel Furglong. I'm not sure if I pronounced those names right. If by chance they are watching or get a chance to watch, I apologize if I pronounce your names wrong. Yeah, so big up you all, for accomplishing that. Because I don't think anybody would want to repeat that anytime soon. especially with all them hills and turns and thing. I'm not sure if they walked from Guaya, they walked straight up the Manzan stretch and then walked through Grandi and then walked down to Chaguaramas, or if they went, through Rio, through Princestown, San Fernando, and then up the highway. I'm not sure the route they take. I didn't get much more info on that. I just saw that earlier today, and it's like, wow. Yeah, boy, Sean, and and the mere fact that they get robbed is like, it's also an indication that we still have to be observant and careful out there. Sylvan is asking, is it possible to drive all around Trinidad on the coast? No. Let me tell you, because you can do it in Tobago, kinda, but not so much Trinidad. You only get bits and pieces along the coast. Because of a even coming down south, nah, you get bits and pieces like the creek down south. You'll get that. The Manzan stretch, you have that. So that is down Mayaro and thing. You could get that. If you go down to, you have to reach like Erin itself to kind of get pieces of that. But not really, because most of the roads how they run more inland than close to the sea. So yeah, it's only to me by the Mosquito Creek. You're close to the sea. You're basically driving along the coastline, and Broadway in San Fernando. So that is they built that new thing that looks gorgeous. That is where Farallon Rock is. So yeah. So that's only open spots where you'll actually be able to like drive along the coast of Trinidad and Tobago. You see, south, especially south, is broken up because you could come down to Point 14 side, and there's a point when I did that Erin road trip, right? Where I first had the doubles in that Erin road trip. Hopefully, everybody on the chat saw that. And if you go right, you go down to the Carcass and stuff, and the left will take you along the south of Trinidad, and that will pop you out by Siparia and thing. And then from Siparia now, you could go down to Moruga. You can't just like continue straight along the coast. So you actually have to go. You'll be driving along the southernmost part of Trinidad, and you have to come back north a little bit, and then you'll be able to continue probably middle-ish south, and then you can hit Moruga, or you can continue and down Princeton side and continue to Mayaro. And then you could drive up the Manzan stretch, come up Grandi. Well, you could pass Grandi and no, I lie. You driving down to Matlot, driving up Toko, all those things. You could drive along the coast as well. But if you're taking Grandi to come back to town side, you got to actually, you could go Arima. You had to pass through Arima to go up, to pass over the mountains to go on the coastline here, and you could probably go across the Blanchy side. I think there's a link road. And then come back around. So yeah. So it's not really possible to drive all around Trinidad on the coast. Ooh, yeah boy. Yeah boy, Gary. Trinidad that make a difference. And Irish is asking, is a foreign company that opened the ice skating rink? Actually, I am not sure, to be honest with you all. Let me see if I could find something here on like Google. Oh, let me jump across so we could check it together. Ice Caribbean Entertainment District. So I guess that is what Ice. Oh yeah, this would have been at the beginning there. So I do not think it would have been a foreign company. Probably a foreign company would have provided the material and the expertise and the consulting. Oh yeah, look, 85 TT for 20 minutes. Well, I mean, if they have a world figure skating champion and Olympic medalist as a brand ambassador, they have to be owned by somebody. I'm not even sure. Okay, I'm not sure who own it. So yeah, probably I'll try to do some more research and get back to you, RH. But yeah, and yeah, Sean is sadly, yeah, well, that is just how it is. And even so, if we had to do that, it'll take like forever. No, it won't take forever. It'll take definitely more than a day. Or it's possible to do it in a day, you know. Cause I did drive a time. No boy, it'll take more than a day anyway. You'll have to take various stops. It's possible to probably do it in a day. But I know you can do that in Tobago for sure. Well, for the most part. Right? Yeah, and Tobago will always be a nice drive around. You could definitely do that in a day. I've done that a few times already. And Yellow Canary is asking, what do I think of the proposed UE chocolate factory? Let's pull that up as well. I think it's a very good thing and it's about time, because UE actually has one of the largest cocoa pod and cocoa research centers here in Trinidad and Tobago. Because they have the cocoa research center now, so they actually have like every possible variety of cocoa there. So it's only a matter of time, you know, because I think student enrollment is decreasing, so they have to find ways to, you know, have products out there. They already doing the research. They already have the land. I'm looking forward to it actually. So I think it's a step in the right direction, because they're able to hopefully produce some good chocolate. They have a good bit of local chocolate peeps out there, and like who producing chocolate products, and it's always be amazing, you know. Let me just pull up this a little bit. Yeah. Not sure where. I know I saw that somewhere. But yeah, I think it will be a good thing to, you know. Until limited to start producing chocolate and selling it, especially if they're selling it abroad and stuff. And Farron is saying that his friends joke that someone didn't know what to do with their lotto winnings. They were like, "Hey, let's open an ice rink." It's quite possible, you know. Somebody win that 25 million some weeks ago. Yeah, so I wouldn't doubt that at all, boy. Farron. Arch is saying that Toco to Maracas is probably the longest coastline drive. You can't get across from Maracas. You can't get across to Toco along the coast. When you reach Blanchishes, right, you reach a point where you swing left. You go towards the Mariana River, and then I think right will take you onto this like side road that will send you through the mountain, and you'll pop out Arima. And then from Arima, you have to go down Grandy side and then go up Toco side and Matlot and stuff. You can't just drive along the north coast. It wouldn't carry you straight across to Toco, unfortunately. And I would say the Mansan stretch is probably the longest coastline drive. Especially like if you start from Mayaro side. Yeah. Then again, driving to Toco from Grandy sometimes, like after you pass Matura and thing, and you're more where's that, Rampanagas and stuff, going up there is a good drive too. Especially from there, if you're going to Matlot, is a good drive. Or probably And Sylvan, yeah, nah. We need to export it because I mean, they have local cocoa farmers exporting we cocoa. Cadbury's buying it. A few other places like a good bit of our cocoa is be exported to Belgium and Switzerland. Yeah, right. So it's time we start making we own, you know. And I say if you're charging people for uniform, no, they lay them off. They lay them off. They tell them stop reporting to work. So whoever their HR is, and they actually ban one or two persons from returning and thing is like, I do not know what kind of thing is that, to be honest. And Sylvan is asking if anyone ever visited Dinosaur Park in Movietown. I have not. I said I'll do it for one of these vlogs one of these days, but it's just, you know, the timing to do that. So I'm not sure when that will happen, but yeah, I think I'll do that one of these days because it will be interesting because, like, I love dinosaurs, I love Jurassic Park and stuff, and I remember a few years back when I visited Orlando and I went Islands of Adventure and, or was it Universal Studios, one of them, and they had a Jurassic Park team. It was wow, I was amazed at that now. So I'm hoping it'll be something similar. I mean, not the rides per se, but at least the animatronics. So I still have to go check out that one of these days, right in Movietown. So yeah, that'll be a good video to do, and it'll be simple. I suspect it would cost anything to do with something out of the ordinary here in Trinidad. There's one to, you know, jack up the prices a little bit, and hopefully, yeah. Food prices, especially fast food prices, I find again a little ridiculous, especially the more foreign brands that we have down here. And of course, spoilers, and we're jumping into we are about to wrap up in a little bit, but I'm just gonna give you this. I'm planning to do you know, a foreign versus local video kind of thing. So yeah. So you all can look out for that one. That one will be a fun one. Basically, so far I did pizza and coffee. So basically, I had a battle between Pizza Hut and Pizza Boys. I had a battle between Starbucks and Rituals, and I'm planning to do KFC and Royal Castle. I haven't done the KFC and Royal Castle one yet because again it's just timing to go and do that because Trini weeks. Because apart from like, I mean, I could go and buy these at any ones, but the little twist I'm doing and my twist on the video that I'm planning to drop, I think next month. Let's see when I plan to drop that. Yeah, next month sometime. Right, actually going to the first spot that these places open here in Trinidad. So you'll get to see, okay, well, this was the first Royal Castle here in Trinidad. This was the first KFC here in Trinidad. Yeah, so that is happening. Hey, Mary Moore, good night. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, oh yeah, I went and got haircut this weekend too, so big up Kurt, that my barber. Yeah. And yeah. And Meridian, good night. Your videos always makes me hungry. Gail, we was now talking about that earlier. It's like even when I editing my videos, I get hungry, so I have to make sure I eat something just before. And Sam is saying, have you ever tried Joe's Pizza? Yes, I have tried Joe's Pizza. I never did it for a video yet, and I plan to do it. I wanted to do it when we was doing pizza hopping with me and my partner, Solana Robert, big up. But at the time they wasn't open. I think by the time we reached there, they was closed. But I said I'll do that one of these days in another pizza hopping vlog. But in the this upcoming video, the foreign versus local is like Pizza Boys versus, you know, Pizza Hut kind of thing. Yeah, and we ordered from the first one on the island, so which still are wrong. Let's get Pizza Boys spoilers for that. So yeah, this next Saturday's video, I should say, the upcoming video, I'm planning to do tacos because I was thinking, well, you know, Trinis, we like to celebrate everything, and Friday is Cinco de Mayo. You know, that is an excuse for us to go online, and it's a Friday too. And of course, Tuesday is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so like yeah. Hey Diane, good night, good night. And yeah, we are on the deep end of this live. We'll be wrapping up in a little bit and whatnot. So yeah, so because like I know is like a play on Cinco de Mayo, and we have a good bit of taco spots here in Trinidad. I plan to do like 5 taco spots for the next video drop, and I didn't start to record that yet. I plan to do 2 during the week during my lunch, and I'll do 3 others on an evening after work. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to finish editing that Friday, because yeah, Saturday will be a little bit busy. So that's the plan. Yeah, boy, Sylvan, I'll have to put, for the longest while, I know I was supposed to do up a disclaimer, like, warning. Continuing with this video would increase the hunger if you haven't had something along those lines. It isn't coming to me at the moment, but now. Sean is asking, did you get a chance to attend the Mother's Day pop-up by TTMA Saturday gone? I did not, Sean. I did not. Yeah. So I did not. Did you go? Did you record it? If you did, it would be nice if you could post it, and I will check it out and whatnot. Gary has just given us the update. Is a Canadian who owns the ice company here in Trinidad. They still didn't do their research on Trinidad stuff, man. Yeah, we still have one of the cheapest electricity rates out of every other Caribbean island right now, and that's why we didn't really switch to solar yet, because it's still cheaper to produce electricity based on the gas prices that we have, as compared to like switching to renewable energy at the moment. Although I know we have to go there at some point, but until it becomes economical, feasible, then we still have like one of the cheapest electricity rates, even with the proposed increases that they're planning to do. I'm not sure where that's coming from. It's still ain't bad compared to like the other Caribbean islands. So yeah. And yeah, we in the deep end, the whatever end here, anything goes. And Sean is saying it was nice. Hopefully he'll be able to publish it tonight or into Monday. Hey, take your time, just send me the link when you finish posting. Not Sean, I would like to take a look at it. And yeah, I actually went and took in Super Mario Brothers. That was real good. So especially if you're a Mario fan, like I'm a Nintendo fan and a Mario and Zelda fan. I find it was good. They did a good job in that movie, much better than I thought it would have been. And I also went and took in Dungeons and Dragons on Among Thieves. That was pretty well done as well. That was with Chris Pine and stuff. I think he did a good job in that one. So yeah. And I'm not sure what I know. Last time we was chatting about Renfield with the Dracula movie. I didn't get a chance to check that one out yet. I'm not sure if I would. I don't know if you all went and take it in. And yeah, but the next one I'm really looking forward to is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Whenever they're releasing that. And strange enough, I wouldn't mind taking in The Little Mermaid as well, the live action. Because I'm also a kind of Disney fan at heart, in a sense, apart from Star Wars. Yeah. Farron is thinking The Legend of Zelda would make a decent movie. Yeah, they have plenty to explore, And I think the problem is if they do that, they'll have to do it animated. Because if they do it like live action, and even though the script or the storyline, it might be good, you will always have people who hate, hey, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. And yeah, but yeah, Sylvan, D&D surprised me, because that next one I went in with no expectation at all, and it was a fun, that was a fun movie. So yeah. And JR is now telling me that Joe's Pizza used to be good. But the last time I had it was a few years ago and it was good. So I'm not sure how if it's a result of COVID, if they decrease in the quality. JR. But I'll see whenever I do that video. So yeah. So you have any other movies you're looking forward to for the year? Or besides, well, we have Guardians. We have what's coming out this year, boy? Transformers, Beast Wars. Yeah, I saw the preview for that when I went and taking D&D. So that might be good. I don't know if people are getting fed up with the Transformers movie stuff. We don't know. Anywho, peeps. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. I said poops. Oh my god, that's what I've been doing whole day. Anyway, peeps. I think it's about that time. Tomorrow is another working day, school day. Probably some of you have exams coming up. Some of you. Yes, King Cole. Fast and Furious. Where's that one? 10? 9? I kind of lost count what number they reach. But yeah, that coming out all this month. Oh. Sam is saying Plane was good. Which one is that, boy, Sam? That is the first time I hear about Plane. Wait, let's look it up. Not sure. I don't think we have that here, you know. Plane, you see, right? Oh, just in case people and seeing are now looking up Plane. The Plane movie on Netflix. Oh, okay then. Nah, that didn't come across here at all. Here, boy, Sam. But I will hopefully be able to. I'll try and take that in if you say it was good. So yeah, King Cole, yeah, Fast and Furious 10. Farron, I think we go get old and Fast and Furious 85 go be coming out. You know, they will just keep milking that so long as they're making the money from it. Oh yes, King Cole, Equalizer 3. That saw the preview for that and it's like, I mean, Denzel again a little older, yeah, to be pulling them things, but still, he's still a great actor. So yeah, so that is I'll forget about that one too. That one would be a good one to take in. Sam say he watch it online. I'll check for it online because if you say watch it online, I'll find it though. So no worries. And Farhan is saying, yeah, hey, I tell you, so long as a franchise is making money, they will keep pumping it out until they get the milk everything out of it. That's cool though. Thank you all for reminding me of some good movies to look forward to, you know, later this year. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope you all have a great week. Have a blessed one. Have a safe one. Evil Dead Rising. That coming out. That's a spin-off on Resident Evil. Is it? No, Evil Dead Rising. That sounds familiar, you know. Like a Walking Dead. Some is saying, I think they went in space already, or did they just, I don't think they went in space yet, you know, or did they? I know they jump off a big plane or something in one of them. We're still talking Fast and Furious here, yeah. But I'm not sure if they went in space yet. And yeah. And Evil Dead is where's that dude name with the chainsaw and the axe and the shotgun? Anyway, peeps. Yeah, stay dry. I think Sean. I think that the rain has passed. I'm not sure if we'll get any more rain until the rainy season, the official rainy season. And yeah, so you all have a great one. Thanks again for joining me on this live on a Sunday and whatnot. And it was always be fun, just chatting, just going through the news here in Trinidad and Tobago and whatnot. So yeah, stay safe, stay awesome. And next video is gonna be tacos. And yeah, we're gonna do a little taco hopping. It wouldn't be the same day, so technically not taco hopping, because I'll have to film it during the week in this case, so it'll be like one after the next year. Yes, Far and Ash. That is it. That was a funny. The first movie, not Evil Dead, and then they had a series, and I think Zena was in it as well. So yeah, I forgot the actress who plays Zena, but now for those of you who could remember about Hercules and Zena back in the days, yeah. You too, boy King Cole. So you all have a great week, and yeah, we are about to wrap up. Thanks again for joining me, and yeah, let's see what next week brings and what unfolds. Hopefully it will be a good one. Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah. Alright, peeps, I'll go on later.